Hello, I'm Mark Beck.
And I'm Stephanie Thompson.
And I'm Megan Salois. We're here with Remax Glacier Country, coming to you from Sunset Plaza here in Kalispell, Montana.
And this is Selling Montana, a podcast about business, entrepreneurship, and real estate. And what the heck are we doing to ourselves? We're here with Megan and Lindsey from BusyBee IV. We have vitamin drips, right?
Correct.
Okay. Lean into that microphone when you talk.
Yes, you do have vitamin drips going on right now.
That's awesome.
So Mark has the worker bee. Stephanie has Myers cocktail, and Lindsey has the queen bee. If you want to, yeah. Or Megan.
I love how
It's okay.
Gosh,
We're all
Lindsey
mixing
and
up
Megan.
names today.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them what
I
they
really
have?
did.
Yeah, so Mark is getting the recovery drip.
Yep.
Athlete, active, likes
Active.
to sweat.
Worked out yesterday. Went to tacos at the bar last night. Drank.
Tried to play some
Tried
Con
to
Air last night.
played some cornhole last night. Yep.
Awesome. So this one's going to be helpful for rehydrating, muscle recovery. If you have any kind of muscle fatigue going on, if you're sore, that'll help to replenish all of the electrolytes, vitamins that you are losing while you're sweating and while you're active.
Yeah. It's just right now I just have a cold arm, but I'm feeling like it's starting, like my head's clearing a little bit, the little bit of hangover, because I get a hangover if I drink now at all.
Getting old.
I'm getting old.
You
30,
old man.
31. Can't do it like I did 10 years ago.
That's awesome.
Like that's starting to dissipate, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they hit a lot. They hit a lot harder now.
Yes.
Yeah, totally.
2-day hangover.
Yes.
Yeah. But you guys have a hangover one too, I saw.
We do. So
That's
for
awesome.
those who get super nauseous with their hangovers,
Yeah.
we have Zofran. If you get really bad headaches, we have Toradol, which is
Wow.
the equivalent to Aleve, or it's ibuprofen,
Yeah.
essentially. So those are super helpful, along with the B vitamins and all of the electrolytes and vitamins that you are getting back from the drip. Helps to just kind of recover, rejuvenate, and then you can get on with your day, because we all have busy lives, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
sometimes you don't have time for a hangover.
Well,
Yeah.
Montana, we work hard, but we play hard in Montana,
Yeah.
right? So like you're on the river Sunday till 9 o'clock, or on the boat wherever till 9, 10 o'clock at night, and in the hot sun drinking whatever. Monday morning, you might really, I really need this.
And that's kind of when Lindsey came to me, or to build the website for this, but when we were like thinking about who is our clientele and whatnot, and I'm like, it's us. Like, we work hard, we play hard, we're out in the sun. Like, it's just that kind of lifestyle that we have out here in Montana that I feel, I mean, it's not just here, right? But it's, people are getting outside, they're going hard, they're mountain biking, they're hiking, and then at the end of the night, they're partying, they're on the boat, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I feel like the IVs and kind of the whole business model is to cater to the work hard, play hard lifestyle. And I love that, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. And you are a brand new startup company. How long have you been in business?
So officially July 1st, 2022.
Wow.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys are strictly mobile.
Yes.
Which
at
is
this time,
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this time, completely mobile. And we cover Whitefish, Columbia Falls, and Kalispell. We will, for groups, for weddings, events, we definitely will go outside of the territory if you're in the Flathead Valley. It just needs to be booked ahead of time. We have to make sure we have staff, and it's way more likely that we can accommodate that too if it's a group versus an individual.
Yeah, totally.
So, but yeah, we're kind of learning our territory too as well. But those three, Columbia Falls, Whitefish, Kalispell, covered completely.
Yeah.
That's your spots. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
So, Lindsey, tell us how, because I just met you very recently, right, through this friend circle here. So tell us about your experience. You're a nurse, RN?
Yeah, so I'm a nurse practitioner. So I started my healthcare career out
I'll help you out.
in telemetry, which is watching heart monitors on a screen.
wow.
So that was before I became a nurse. Got my nursing degree in 2013. I went through a new grad program in an ICU in Arizona for a year and a half, and then I moved to Kalispell in 2015. and worked at Kalispell Regional, now known as Logan Health. I was there for 5 years, and then I went through a nurse practitioner program through Chamberlain University out of Illinois, and I moved to Oregon City, which is just south of Portland, and worked there at a family practice for 3 years as a nurse practitioner.
Yeah.
So I gained experience through the pandemic, which was one of the hardest things I've ever done.
Bet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can imagine.
And yeah, just kind of came up with this idea. We were doing car appointments for individuals. We didn't want anybody who was sick in the clinic, so we'd go out to their car and do our entire assessment in their vehicle, which was kind of crazy, but then also sparked the idea of why don't we bring back just the house call and go into people's houses and make it more convenient for them, and kind of created this.
I totally get what you're saying, because I went to the doctor a couple times during 2020, and it was like, yeah, you pull under this canopy and you like go through this whole regiment first before you come in for your normal appointment, you know?
Yeah.
I wasn't there because I was sick. I like had like a thing on my leg. I was getting cut off. Like it wasn't cancer or anything like that. It was just like a bump. I don't know. It's like, so yeah, I know what you're talking about there. So you love sticking needles in people. That's all I gathered from that.
Yes. Not only that, though, we do mobile urgent care as well. So not only do we stick needles in people and hydrate them, but also if you have any minor ailments, I come to you. We have strep swabs, mono tests.
That's very cool.
That is
you can do urine dips if you feel like you have a UTI, urinary tract infection. But really kind of catering towards, I mean, we've got so many visitors here who don't have a provider, but you know when you have a UTI, a urinary tract infection, and you're just like, I can't call anyone. I don't want to go to urgent care. I don't have a vehicle that I can rent because the Valley doesn't have rentals. So just trying to bring convenience to the individual. And
that is so smart.
Yeah, you are so smart.
Is there anyone competing in that segment at all?
Mobile urgent care?
For urgent care, come to you, urgent care.
I think there's a company out of Bozeman that potentially does it. I've been seeing ads for hiring.
And there's nobody in the Valley, I think, that's doing mobile IV, because I definitely Googled that.
Yeah, not mobile IV that I've heard of. You usually have to go to an office.
Hydration, I think they were doing mobile for a little while. I don't know if they're still doing it because they have a storefront now.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of more spreading the word. IV hydration is so new in the Valley that I think it's nice to have so many different options now, so that everybody it's spreading the word essentially. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So does your husband was here earlier? Does he do? He's in the medical industry as well.
So we met at Kalispell Regional as nurses in the ICU. And then I dragged him over to Oregon with me for the last 3 years, and we finally made it back. So
that's awesome.
He's going to be working at North Valley, or Logan Health North Valley. And
awesome.
Yeah, ER, ICU float, kind of a resource nurse. So he's very helpful when I don't have any staff.
Yeah, totally.
He did a good job.
Yeah, he
showed
did.
up. He stuck all of us like the first time. He got it perfect.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Those ER
He's
nurses
hired.
are quick folks. They just they get it done.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Know what they're doing.
Heck yeah. So also we were talking earlier too, like I had surgery like back in March, and I read that you recover faster from like with IV drips and stuff. So it's awesome that like people that may be having a surgery at all in the future, that you can come to their house before and after surgery and treat them, and it helps you recover.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, all the vitamins and nutrients that you are unable to absorb with surgery due to your body's stress level, you can replenish those vitamins through the vein, and you get 100% bioavailability of the vitamins, whereas if you were to take them by mouth, you only get about 30%.
Oh, wow. I was curious about that, like this type of thing versus just taking like your daily vitamins, what the difference is. So
straight into the bloodstream.
Yep, exactly. And a lot of the vitamins that you're getting in these bags, they are actually They're water soluble, so that means our body takes in what it needs and flushes out the rest. So it's actually, you're supposed to take all of your B complex vitamins twice a day if you're taking them by mouth, because you'll get more out of it if you do it that way.
Okay.
So,
Good to know.
Didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I can say what I'm noticing now, like the brain fog that I had this morning is gone after 10 minutes of drip.
Yeah. Same.
I'm feeling like energy now.
Same.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. And then like my muscles were sore from working out yesterday, and like they are feeling better. Like
Instantly. Yeah.
after, we've been recording for 12 minutes. So, yep.
Yeah.
No, I can definitely tell a difference in the brain fog and the mental clarity, which as a mom of 3 crazy boys is a big statement to say that the mental clarity is coming back.
Oh my gosh.
So Megan, which one did you get again?
Well, so I have the queen bee. So do you want to tell us more
Yeah.
about what's in that?
So the queen bee is great. It helps with hair, skin, and nails, but it's also really good for immunity as well. So it's got vitamin C in it. I'll give you a glutathione push afterwards, which is a master antioxidant.
Yeah, my husband just discovered that, and he's been taking it like orally, like a supplement, but we had never heard of it, and he found it and was like, we need to be taking this. And so, can you tell
What
me
is
more
that for?
about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
It's like an antioxidant, right?
Yep. So it grabs all the free radicals and toxins from your body and flushes it out through your liver. And it's also a liver cleanse.
What?
So people who like to drink alcohol or,
Mark.
I'm a free radical. All right.
even just lactic acid buildup from working out and exercising, it just helps to really flush out all of the toxins in your body and kind of restart, reboot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then you also have B complex, so then hopefully boost your energy levels a little bit with being a mom of 3.
Yeah.
And,
Awesome.
so you're kind of getting and then biotin, of course, which is a great B vitamin that helps with hair, skin, and nail strength. And
Awesome.
I love how you guys branded everything to like
The bee.
The bee.
the worker bee,
Worker bee,
busy
queen
bee,
bee,
queen
hungover.
bee. Yeah. How did you guys come up with your name?
Oh, Lindsey did, yeah.
Oh.
well, so I was going through all of the other IV hydration websites. And everything has IV in the name.
Yeah.
In some way or form. Or
Yeah.
drip. And I was kind of getting frustrated with figuring out a name. And my husband's always wanted to be a beekeeper.
Oh, yeah.
So he actually wants to
came
make
out of
honey.
nowhere.
I know. He wants to make honey at some point in time. And so hopefully eventually we'll have honey that we can sell.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Which honey is actually a really good form of, it's an allergy medicine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard that local honey though, right?
Exactly.
Not just like honey off the store shelf.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
So it has to
local.
be pollinated by the local
Yeah.
bees.
I've heard that.
And so a
would be
spoonful
awesome.
of honey a day, if you can find a local apiary or any kind of honey resource, it's going to be your go-to. And instead of, you could take Zyrtec or any kind of allergy medicine as well, but this is kind of the natural form of.
Yep, the natural.
So cool.
I grew up with natural honey. My dad was a beekeeper, like a hobby beeker. So I'll have to get you two connected.
Beekeeping.
Yeah. I've always been around bees, like ever since I was a little kid. Got stung all the time because it's just part of it. You're out there playing
what's
near
wrong
the
with you.
beehives. Yeah. Well, it's so much fun. Like when you have like you get drones, which is the males, right? And you get to like my dad would bring them in a little box for us, and like we'd play with them because drones don't have a stinger, right? It's just the females that do. Yes.
Oh.
See, men don't sting.
Okay.
Learning about bees today
Yeah.
too.
There's another reason why the queen bee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Amazing.
It is. It's crazy. So we would play with drones, like me and my sister, and if you ever see a queen bee, like they're the biggest bee in the hive, right? Like they're massive, and if you ever get to hold one, it's pretty fascinating. But we need more beekeeping. It's like the bees are like going away, right? Like they're
Someone can come
disappearing.
get the bees I was just fighting bees before I got here. Like,
Yeah.
the hazards of being a realtor. I was like, there's bees like taking over one of my houses, and the people don't live there. So
my
I was
dad
literally
used to
having
do that.
knock
My
stuff
dad would go
down.
and collect like a hive, and like he would get them out of a house or out of a tree or something like that, and then relocate them and build them a new hive and start them. Yeah.
Okay, well, he needs to tell me how to get rid of the ones that build it in the dirt.
Those aren't bees. Those are hornets or wasps. Yeah. And they're not, you just kill them They're, yeah.
Okay.
But honeybees are, totally different.
Okay.
So that's how you
Sorry,
came to your
way
name.
off.
Went off on a
topic.
tangent there.
Sorry about it.
Yeah. So that's kind of where the name came about. And I mean, it kind of fits in the valley too.
Totally.
It's been really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been fun to like have a mascot almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot
yeah.
of, like,
It's
the
easy to brand. Like,
Yeah.
it's something
It's
to,
like-
yeah.
It puts a really fun
Memorable.
spin on it.
Yeah.
And then like you said, like naming the drips instead of like we looked at, you know, like nationally, like some of the big IV hydration places, and everything is like we didn't see anything that had like a mascot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other than
Yeah.
like a water droplet, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you usually
So-
see the little cord and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lindsey already had the name. But then like for marketing purposes or naming the IVs, we're like, okay, how do we make it make sense? So the hangover helper, it's kind of like a helper B, even though there's no name
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
Or
totally.
B in it. But all the other ones, Myers cocktail, it's Myers cocktail. Like we want that so people know exactly what they're getting. But all the other ones they're fun and they make sense. Like it's not, yeah.
I was gonna ask
Yeah.
you, I feel stupid, but why is it called Myers cocktail? Like
You can speak on that the best.
yeah.
So John Myers created this cocktail, and it's been kind of everybody knows what it is from his ability to create something that would help with wound healing, immunity. It was just a well-rounded IV drip
Yeah.
that he used to help.
Oh,
Just
okay.
kinda-
Yeah, because I've noticed that name seems to be the same, like
Yep.
whatever company you're looking at.
Okay.
And it has kind of everything in it: magnesium, calcium, B vitamins. It's really the well-rounded cocktail that just kind of boosts everything.
Awesome.
And then adding glutathione to the end of that one usually helps to just kind of flush everything out as well, and
Oh wow.
Cool.
That's
your
awesome.
liver. Yeah.
Very good. My pee's gonna smell really good. Like,
It's going to be very bright yellow too.
Very bright yellow, yeah. The bags are yellow.
Yeah.
well, that's the
stuff what it look
inside
like.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, the IV content is yellow. Is that that's just the vitamins that are in it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very crazy.
Cool.
Oh, I just like when I looked up.
You're like
Yeah.
head
Vitamin
rush.
high.
Yeah. So where do you envision your business scaling? Are you gonna stay small scale? You plan to hire more RNs to do more calls? What's the goal here?
So right now we have, so Lindsey's our NP, Lindsey's the founder. I do more of the business operations, so built the website, whatnot. But as far as the nurses, do we have 4 underneath us now? Yeah, we have 4 already working with us. Yeah, and so some of them are still in the hospital, some of them have, are doing other jobs right now. Eventually, as many as we could get on, full time would be amazing if that's what they want. Maybe they want to be part-time still. But as far as where we see it going, I mean, for me, like being more of an entrepreneur, I feel like the sky's the limit. And seeing how well accepted it's been in the Valley and how much there's a lot of education that has to happen around the vitamins and the applications that it can be used in. But the people that do know about it that are, say, like prepping for a race, like we have quite a few people that are prepping for a race. I think that we will stay mobile for now. That also helps us with overhead, right? And the mobile piece isn't, for the most part, being done. So I think if we stay the course with that, and then in the future, we definitely want to have a brick and mortar. Because maybe people, and we'll learn this through time, maybe they don't want us coming into their home, or you know what I mean? It can work the other way too. And we can then have our doors open instead of somebody always having to schedule. Because right now you got to schedule, right?
Yeah.
Like there's the whole logistical side of the mobile piece that is a challenge. Like it is. Like that's definitely a challenge. But I think sticking to at least these 3, like Sea Falls, Kalispell, Whitefish, maybe expanding into other areas, having the brick and mortar.
You'll hopefully keep the mobile.
Oh, yeah. At mobile, we're in. Like, we're in for mobile. Mobile is
awesome.
us. Like, absolutely. The brick and mortar would be an addition to what we can do. And then as far as urgent care, which urgent care only Lindsey does because she's the nurse practitioner. So she has like prescriptive authority and, you know, she can do more with her licensing. So that we haven't pushed as much, but now coming into the fall, when we've like strategized more about immunity and doing that I'm really curious and excited to see where urgent care takes us and to see kind of, we've already had some people, we don't accept insurance at this moment. We may never, we don't know. Right now it's cash for that. And we just have to get our name out there because when people do know we offer, they're like, oh, that's available to us. So where that grows, I don't know. You know? Yeah.
I think there's kind of a push back to that. Like our family doctor now that we are going to offers direct primary care. Like it's kind of that new movement back to like it being easier to go to the doctor, or if the doctor needs to come to your house to take care of your kid or whatever. Yeah. I think that's a cool way that we're moving back to. That was kind of a bright side of COVID. If there is one. Yeah. So I think that's cool.
And that's kind of what, when Lindsey was talking to me about the urgent care side, because the IV side I could at least understand conceptually and whatnot. I'm like, okay, and I can understand the urgent care side conceptually, but like, what will you be doing, you know? And then she's kind of talking to me like what she said earlier. Well, we were going out to the car, we're doing all these things. Like, why can't we just take it back to the house again? Like, it's kind of like convenience. Overall, everything we do is about like convenience of care. So she's treating like minor illnesses. You know, it's not, it's not everything. But bringing back that convenience of you're a busy mom, you know?
Right. Sometimes getting to the doctor and they're like, oh, well, we can't see you till, you know, a week out, or
sitting for hours in the waiting room.
Or you have 3 kids.
So that you don't want to bring with you.
You don't want to drag them there because then they're running around in the office.
Or like, you know, 2 of them are in school and we can come right to the house while you're, you know, maybe getting the other ones ready for school. Something like that, you know, just like the convenience part. And then we're both very, very focused on like relationships and relationship building. And so I feel like as soon as people meet Lindsey and like she cares for them, it's like
that trust will
like,
be
she's so good and like so just genuine. No, it's true. Like
I can tell.
You can tell. Like
you have a very nice disposition.
And so like
comforting.
Teaming that up with like her actual like dynamite skill sets. I feel like people immediately are like, oh, okay, like you can do this more often. Like, you know, like, I can call you more often. So, to get back to it, the sky's the limit. Like, who knows where it could go? Maybe it can go outside of the valley. Like,
So how are we all feeling?
So like it's no joke. I have a cold, really bad cold. I've been sick for like almost 10 days probably. But I had like a lot of chest congestion. And this IV, I chose it because it said that it helped with your lungs and like breathing and stuff. And like my chest feels like it's open. I don't feel like I have an elephant on my chest anymore. Already.
That's so awesome. I mean, it really is. It helps to just kind of open up, dilate the vessels, and flush out your immune system. So again, you're getting 100% of those vitamins and minerals. So hopefully this will help you recover a little bit faster.
Yeah, totally.
But
I would just keep up the oral intake as well. And
Heck yeah. And then I'm thinking I might do another one later.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
You definitely gained 3 customers today. That's for sure.
Yeah. And you said that you do like office visits. Like if you have an office meeting, like you can come and give the employees like vitamin shots or.
I think for me, that's been really fun. So we have a couple places right now where we come in once a month. We do vitamin shots. So our vitamin shots can be, what do we have? We have B12, vitamin D, not as popular right now because people are getting it from the sun, glutathione, biotin, an immunity shot. You can see it all on our website. But what we can do is we can come into your office. Let's say you want to do it for your staff, or we do it at a hair salon once a month, which is the hair salon I go to, which is awesome. So we come in once a month and give their staff vitamin shots. And we have a list, and they can choose. And some of them change it up every time, or some of them change it up. Some of them do the same ones. But you can choose from there. And then they also open it up to their clientele. So if they have anybody in their chair, they're like, hey, like, you guys want to do that as well? You can. But we are like open, and if, you know, you guys wanted to, we come in here once a month or once a quarter, whatever works for you guys. Or, hey, like, we just had a party, you know, like we just had our like
Christmas parties.
Yeah, we schedule it ahead of time. We're having a party this Friday. We're gonna need you Saturday morning.
Yeah, for that one, you might want to schedule drips, because I think you guys are gonna need to be hydrated. But the vitamin shots,
realtors drink.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
The vitamin shots are a good way to quickly have us kind of come through, do it. Everybody kind of gets back to work. But you can drip while, you know, working as well.
Yeah. Totally.
But yeah, the office parties are fun.
Megan, how are you feeling?
I feel great. Yeah, I feel good. I'm excited to see if it like helps my skin and hair and nails and the wrinkles my kids are giving me. So.
I did. My hairstylist did tell me this past time, no joke, she truly said this. She was like, what have you been doing differently? I'm like, nothing. You know, like, I'm a co-owner IV company. I'm like, nothing. Like, and she's like, BusyBee, have you been getting the drips? And I'm like, oh my gosh, you're correct.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And she's like, it's healthier than ever. And I have like wavy kind of kinky hair sometimes.
Me too.
Like, so
weird.
It gets frizzy really fast. And so, she said it was stronger. I'm like,
that's awesome.
Cool.
So it feels good too to be like, wow, I've been doing this for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months now. And like, even, you know, someone who deals with my hair every, you know, 7 weeks or so. Yeah. And she's been doing it for 5+ years. So,
I'm curious. So, like, do you have a recommendation for like how often to do the drips? So, is it like once a week, once a month, as needed? I'm just kind of curious to see the best results for different things.
I mean, you really could do these as often as you really wanted. I mean, a few times a week if you wanted to, once a week, every other week. They're pricey.
Yeah.
I would monthly is great.
Yeah.
If you just get that boost of vitamins, minerals, that's awesome. I mean, if you are extremely active, I would say 2 to 4 times a month would probably be good. It really depends on the individual, how active they are, what they're doing, if they're really trying to focus on skin and growing. I mean, a lot of people lost their hair during COVID.
Yeah,
that was one of the
big
symptoms.
Yeah.
Really?
Hair loss.
I big time.
Wow.
Oh, I was like pulling out clumps. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know several, especially women. It seemed like
So these are huge. I mean, once a week for this, and this could help with hair growth again.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You might have just saved my life. I know.
Yeah.
Between weight loss surgery and COVID, my ponytail went from that to this. I'm not kidding.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
it's just like pulling out clumps
great,
every.
though.
Thanks. I have a good hairdresser.
I can't tell. So.
Yeah, but I might be. That's the queen bee. Is that the one that has that biotin and stuff?
Yeah, and you can also do biotin shots.
Oh, yeah.
And we could add actually biotin to your bag next time as well.
Wow.
If you want. Yeah.
Cool.
That's good to know. You
Yeah.
can kind of like add things on if you want to.
And then we also offer membership. So that's something that we launched. Yeah. So that's something,
monthly subscription?
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's something that we launched, I don't know, 2 weeks ago? Yeah. 3 weeks
Oh,
ago. I don't know.
new.
It's all
Okay.
new. Yeah. But that so you can do, we have like bronze, gold, platinum is what we named them. And then if you go on our website, it says, you know, what the memberships are, but essentially it's 1 drip, 2 drips, or 4 drips. And then it comes with free add-ons like biotin. Let's say let's say you signed up for the monthly membership of just 1, then you could add on biotin at no cost. So you actually get that. And then anything else you add on from there is 10% off, right? So, and then it kind of goes up. So we, right away, as soon as we launched it, we were so excited. We had 3 people sign up for the middle tier. So they're getting 2 drips a month. And we set it up in a way that you're not, you don't have to choose 1 drip. So you're not like, I can only get the recovery. There's 1 drip that we offer that it doesn't really make sense to do a membership with. You should buy a package, but all the other ones you can seriously have a savings, right? So, and then, you know, maybe you get the Myers cocktail the first time and then you get the Queen Bee the second, or you can kind of play around with it too.
Very cool.
Right.
That's good to know. Membership.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to look at that.
Very good.
So I am feeling like now I'm to like the energy point. Like I'm ready to go scale a mountain or like storm a beach or something, right? But I don't have like caffeine jitters, you know? I don't know if there's niacin in this or not. I don't think is there niacin? None? Yeah, and I hate niacin. Like that's what I hate about like pre-workouts is they always have niacin.
I can't do niacin.
And then I'm like flush and burning and stuff.
I get Hulk. I'm like,
yeah, but
someone.
So my question is, I'm wondering how long is this going to last? Is this like today or is this like a couple days or?
Well, from experience with other individuals who have gotten the recovery drip, the one that you're getting, we've seen, I mean, they feel great for like a week, but other people say, I felt great for about 2-3 days, and then I started to sweat again because I was running or doing whatever they do and depleting all of their vitamins and minerals. So again, depends on the activity level and what you're doing. But
Okay. So 3 days to maybe 7 days.
Yeah.
Range is a good range. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you gonna go scale a mountain in between, or?
No, I'm going to go to an office meeting after this. So unfortunately, I'm not that cool. But in my head,
Yeah, we know.
in my head, I'm 6'2".
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. That made me laugh. I won't say anything more.
Yeah, I know. Filter.
Inside joke, yeah.
Okay. So, Stephanie, you've had a lot of experience with, or a decent amount of experience with IVs, right?
Yeah. Yep. I get them a lot.
Okay. And so, like, do you still get them often? Like, what is your...
I haven't got them just because I've been so busy the last couple of months. But honestly, if I knew, I didn't know that there was a mobile service.
Yeah.
If I knew that, I could like be doing it while I'm at work and like at home, like, you know, but they last for me for like 4 days, probably. I'd say 2. I get really tired, like for some reason, right after I get done with it. But then like an hour, maybe at the most, I'm like energy for like a few days.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But now that I know that you guys are mobile,
No.
I'll be doing it again. Yeah. For
Sweet.
sure.
Yeah.
Can you book same day appointments? Okay.
Yeah, so we have an online booking system. I mean, it's always better to book ahead of time if you can, because then we can make sure we have the staff and whatnot. But we have an online booking system. Right now, we're closed Tuesdays and Wednesdays, like inventory and whatnot. But if you go to our website and you don't see the time available that you want, we say right there, like call or text us, because we still may be able to accommodate you. So, but yeah, we get a decent amount of same day appointments or like the night before.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. That's me. 11 o'clock at night for the next day. Yeah.
Or like
2 a.m. They're like, shit, I'm gonna need this.
Like
2 a.m. and I have to be at work tomorrow, or like my family's coming in town, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Or so we do same day and whatnot.
okay. Good. Very good.
Cool.
And you book online for your urgent care stuff too?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Same thing as well, though. If you don't see the availability online, just call, text. And I've done a lot of after-hour urgent care because nobody knows when they're all of a sudden going to feel sick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's more of a kind of on the spot.
Is pricing change with if it's after hours or no? It's the same. Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
I'm going to have a coughing attack.
Yep. Man, I've learned a lot, and
Yeah.
this has been an incredible experience. And
Yeah. Thank you
Thank
guys
you
so
so
Thank you
much for
very
doing
much.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so
Awesome.
much.
Yeah, thanks for having us. You guys are awesome sports.
We'll
too.
help spread the word. It's
Yes,
exciting. I
thank
think it's
you.
going to grow quickly.
Oh,
for you
yeah.
guys.
Totally.
So,
Yeah, and we do like group discounts, and so just if it's an event of some sort, we try to like bring down the cost for everybody and
That's
do
awesome.
stuff like that. But yeah,
Heck yeah.
thank you guys. I appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate everything. So,
Perfect. Well, thank you again for watching. As always, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you sharing our viewership. And this episode is sponsored by Remax Glacier Country. Nobody in the world sells more real estate than Remax.